I'm sorry, I'm telling you right now, you have to get to work. You need to level up those towers because they are a lot. They gave a lot of stats, and if you compare it to somebody that has it already all done, you're not going to be able to compete. Hey guys, before we start the video, if you guys are interested in getting advice and help from me and other Summoners War players, feel free to join my Discord, where the link is in the descriptions below. Also, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, become a Patreon, where the link for it is also in the descriptions. I want to say I appreciate all the support, and believe me, I really do. Anyways, that was it. Let's get back to the video. Hi guys, this is Juno, and welcome back to another Summoners War video. Today we are on Wild's account, and I'm gonna tell you, this account is stacked. So Wild's account isn't crazy in a way where his runes are OP. I'm saying this from the fact that his profile record shows that he's only reached F3. But he's been playing for 2,000 days. So another pretty sad account. There isn't much to see rune wise. I'll probably just most likely trash talk his rune quality because I expect a lot from a 2,000 day old account, assuming that you haven't taken any breaks. I know that people will come back to me saying I didn't play for like half of this time or even more of that, but still I just expected from this, right? He is running all the dungeons, so that's great, and it looks like he needs to live in it a lot longer. But let's take a look at his box, because that's where I'm kind of impressed and sad at the same time why he isn't investing more time in the dungeon. So if we take a look here, I'm gonna just skip all these 6 regular elemental nat 5s or nat 4s that are built. There aren't a lot of them, but look at here, look at this. He has a Halfist, that's like, okay, cool, it's a Halfist. And then he has a Laura, 1 LD nat 5. He has a Kinky, that's great. He has a Leah, that's great, they're all really good. And then he has a Nephthys, and then a Martina. If I had an account like this with these units, I would be living in it. I'll be farming 24/7 as much as I can. Let's take a look at his other storage and maybe see if there are more units. And there are a couple more, but nothing crazy like we saw in his main box. So not really something that we have to note. Let's take a look at his rune quality, because we already see that his box is awesome. He has 2 LD nat 5s. I mean, the ratio of nat 5s to LD nat 5s is insane. I have so many nat 5s and I have 3 LD nat 5s, and that's already really good. That's crazy. But this guy doesn't have that many nat 5s, to be honest. I'm pretty sure he has a whole lot of regular elements that he's missing. As you see here, there's so many that he's missing. But he still has 2 very good LD nat 5s. Sally is mostly for PvP, but in the end, if you go to late game, that's all you care about. So I have to say that this account is blessed for sure. And he has a lot of good LD nat 4s as well that I wish that I had. The only one that I have here is the Kinky, but I really wish I had a Martina. I really wish I had a Leah. I really wished I had a Halfist. But anyways, let's look at the runes and see how he's doing overall. Let's take a look at Swift. Fastest is 16, 18 on slot 3, slot 4 is 17, then 16, then 17. Something expected from a F3 account. I see nothing crazy. I definitely see it as an early game account right now. Just from rune quality, again, 11, 27, yes, 1 good rune. At least you know what's a good rune and you're prioritizing that. Okay, cool. Then 6 and then 18. So 1 good rune in the will sets. Then finally Violent is 16. 16 for 16, 15, 16, 11. Okay, so Violent runes are a pure early game as well. Not much to say. I think that you have to live in your dungeon. Just pick one, GB12, DB12, or MB12, and just live in it until you get a couple good runes in each slot. Let's take a look at your arena and the towers. So you can see that we need work here. For arena, I wouldn't even care about doing anything, but just put up a fake defense. Like, I know that you want to do this, but I'll get rid of all of this. Just put this, right? And then farm arena points, because that's what you have to do. It doesn't matter if you reach a new goal right now. Like, let's say you reach C1 for the first time. You're never going to hold it. There's no way. There's no way you're going to hold it. Your rune quality is too low. You're missing so much stats by the fact that you don't have these powered up. It's not going to work. So farm arena points. That's all you should care about. Don't care about arena AD. Don't care about AD, but you could care about AO. I mean, you could start making an AO. And this one looks like a pretty fun AO, but there is something that's lacking, which is a stripper. So you will need a stripper, and I'll probably use like a, if you have, I don't think you had a Tiana, right? So you want a stripper, probably like this one right here, like the Laura. I'd rather use the Laura here to strip, make it go first or second, it doesn't matter. You can make the Megan go first, but you have to make the Laura move so that it strips everybody, and then the Nephthys goes, puts in the defense break, and then finally the Leo goes to kill everybody. It's best if you have somebody that gives attack speed buff, and I believe the Escher does that. So if you could 2A the Escher, you could probably I was going to say you could probably replace the Nephthys, but no, there's no attack speed, there's no defense break then. Or you could, yeah, you need a stripper, you need a defense break, speed buff, attack buff. I don't know. I need to do some theory crafting, but the best is Gemini, which you don't have, or even the Kali 2A, which you don't have built, and I'll replace the Megan. But if you do that, you don't have a speed boost. So the rune quality, the turn ordering, the speed tuning needs to be much better than whatever you have right now. I'm pretty sure it's really slow. Yeah, 67. Yeah, this is not how you build Leo anyways. But if that's what I would do, I will make a Leo offense. But the easiest way is to make a second turn offense with the Leo. And if you have a Delphoy, please put the Delphoy, and then with the Ganymede, and then finally, you can't use Leah because Leah needs attack speed to do a lot of damage. You need an AoE attack, such as the Zerath, such as the Zeros that you have right here, or a Cocky maybe. A slow Cocky could work as well. So you could do that if you want. Also, Lucian is a very good option as well. Probably the easiest one to make if you ever want to do it, and probably the easiest one will be this with a Konamiya Lucian +1, something like that. There's just so many things that you have to do with this account, and I think the first thing I would do is farm arena points, meaning you put up a fake defense. I won't change it for you right now, but that's what I would do, and just make sure that you use all your wings that you get every day, and you'll probably do it in a year, a couple months. It takes a very long time, and I guess that's the disadvantage that you have because you've been ignoring it for such a long time. But I'm sorry, I'm telling you right now, you have to get to work. You need to level up those towers because they are a lot. They gave a lot of stats, and if you compare it to somebody that has it already all done, you're not going to be able to compete. Only if you have like crazy rune quality that makes up for it, but we already saw that's not the case. So that's what I'll do. And then I'll farm I'll farm each dungeon and make sure that I get a good rune for each of those slots. That's the only way you could improve. It's not just about team building, not just about getting new units, better units, meta units. It's all about the runes. If you don't have the runes backing up your units, you're never going to improve. And then finally, a Rift Ray team. That's what I'll do. And after that, I will start focusing on a new record in regular arena, RTA, so on and so forth. So this account owner gave me some scrolls. There isn't much. There's 6 mysticals, and then there is 1 legendary that he said I could summon. So let's do that right now. Yeah, he has 1 blessing, so let's see if we ever get lucky. There you go, 1 lightning. Didn't see any lag, so there you go, 4-star Dryad. We got 1 lightning. That's already above average. That's a win. That's a win, right? But I guess that's all the luck that we get. And finally, the legendary scroll. Can we get something new? I didn't check his 4 stars, but at least hope it's a good one. Didn't see a lag. Okay, it's the Water Barbaric King. But that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I hope Wild, you understand my my advice. You have an awesome box, awesome units, and I really hope that you take advantage of the units that you have. But the only way you could do that is by farming the runes and giving them a very sturdy base, because that is what's going to carry you in the end. But that was it, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.